seen the light. It's your boy. WOWINFO. 7 a.m., maybe close to 8 a.m. now, or just after. My eyes are closed and I'm very tired. My cat's been sleeping for the last about 4 hours or so, 3 hours, so I had bad dreams. Nothing, it wasn't about it. It was like super weird and dumb. I ate too late in the night and I had bad dreams. I will not be eating late in the night again. I'm not sure why your digestive system affects your dream state, but it affects your dream state. Why couldn't I just had a sex dream? I mean, I ate a little piece of sweet pistachio cake, a little corner last night, and I had a can of pineapple and a can of mangoes, and I had a nightmare. Come on. So on today's show, we've researched and we were talking about Diddy. Now it's quite apparent that Diddy was no angel. We don't have to think that, Diddy was actually trying to save the children. No, I'm pretty sure he for sure wasn't. What I think though is Diddy was a serious pawn in a multi-trillion-dollar organization of evil. Okay? Now, there are I farted last night. I woke myself up. I am still upset. I crop dusted myself on the highest level. Holy Dinah. It reeked so bad. I fired the blankets off me. I let it rise into the air. 4 hours later, I got up to pee. Bam! It hit me like a cloud of fart dust. It wasn't good. Now back to Diddy. Yeah, that guy, I mean, you have all that money, right? And you put all them cameras in your house, right? They say he had over 250 cameras. So they say, we don't know. We'll never hear from Diddy again. He'll never be able to speak on TV again. This is the power they have. People want to hear from Diddy. They will not. Do you guys know who owns the media? Do you guys know? Every country around the world, the first thing they do when they start up is create a printing press to get their lies out. They create a printing press and a soda pop factory almost day one when your city or town is created. Now, I'm well aware that a lot of you didn't know this. I'm saying a lot of you, 99.999% of you, you're not researching how towns, cities, and areas are created. You didn't. They're all on the lakes and streams and rivers and next to the ocean. They call it coastal, right? I highly believe Diddy wasn't human. Highly believe that Diddy is a low-ranking being who works for the devil himself. Okay? So, Diddy was very powerful, extremely powerful. The only people on earth more powerful than Diddy were the ones that paid Diddy. The ones that told Diddy what to sing, when to sing, where to be, and how to dress. So when you have to ask the right questions. Right now you have to ask the right questions. You're telling me only one person was involved in Diddy's organization. Should we Google the term organization? It'll say boatloads of fucking people are needed in order to run what you just deemed an organization, a criminal enterprise, as it were. Where are all the bodies of all the other people involved in Diddy's massive, worldwide criminal organization? Where are the rest of the people involved? This is what I mean. American people, you guys got your Super Bowl and you got all these things. You're not paying attention to your countries, to the people around you in other countries who care. You're more worried about going to watch, some goof with 400 million subscribers today put out the dumbest video possible for you guys to get dumber. That is cool for you, but really shitty for the planet, okay? Really shitty. You want to sit in your hole and get dumber and be stupider and get lazier? That's fine. But you're not helping anything by doing that. Some people think that their main purpose in life is to carry a job, a paycheck or something. If you're greed driven, I'm telling you, the devil preys on you. If you value money, the devil puts you in between a rock and a hard place to make that money. Prove me wrong right now. Look at Diddy's life. You can't tell me that he wasn't fearful. Nobody who's that evil has 250 cameras. If you're committing evil offenses, you're gonna document it 250 times? No, it sounds to me like this is a play, that this was a psyops, and I can almost guarantee this will come to life in 10 or 20 years, unless they manage to burn down every other house in the world that was involved in that with huge forest fires. What? Yeah, see what I didn't say there, but I told you stuff? Just pay attention, there's more. So you will hear other names coming out in the media, right? But you're not hearing the names of the actual men and women who were involved. You're hearing about the victims, right? And the victims have told you countless names of people that were hurt. They witnessed in a row being hurt one after another. Where are the criminals involved? The massive amounts of criminals involved who are above Diddy, who knew about this, who paid Diddy to have these parties, to throw these parties, to rub elbows with every level of evil that makes profit from the people in this world. Every single entity has been to a Diddy party. It's disgusting. So when you understand this, ask these questions. Why is only Diddy in jail? But all those tapes have never been, the police have never watched all those tapes and laid charges against all those people and gone and gotten help for all those victims to see if those victims on those tapes are even alive. I think most of the victims on those tapes are actually not alive. And this is why you've never had any criminal charges laid, because it goes so deep, so long, and it's like houses full of bodies. You can't make this up. There's a term that they use. They are people. They are people, right? There's a word there. I'm not saying it. I'm not able to. They have taken away free speech in the States and Canada through AI. So they're using AI saying, well, it's not me, it's this. But you know what? You have denied people who own the land, who stand and breathe, and we rent this land. We lease this land. As we stand on it, you're a caretaker of the land beneath your feet. And most people on this land don't understand that. How many trees did you plant last year? How many plants did you plant last year? How many seeds did you make last year of trees and fruit plants? How many plants do you plan on planting this year? And see what I did there? Most of you are planning on filling your bank account with Bitcoin, right? That is something that doesn't even exist. In 5 or 10 years when the lights go out, Bitcoin will never be talked about again, ever, by a person with intellect. They will speak of how to create hydroelectric dams in the middle of creeks to power your homes, like Chinese people do. But oh, we're so advanced here in America at watching football. No, you're goofy. There's a skill set that has fallen to the wayside here in North America, and it is because of the content chosen by those who deem themselves so bright and so smart. When you get home at night and you turn on that content, I don't have to have a battle of wits with you. I already know where you are in life based off what you tuned into that night, what you channeled. Do you understand me? What you channel, what you pour into your brain, how much you hate on someone you've never met and you don't even know the other side, left or right, that shows you're a minion, you're a peon. And I witnessed this with my own eyes. I see people with Harvard educations, we could say, and they are not on my level. They don't realize that the people telling you on the Black Mirror are the same group of people that hurt you in 2020. You can't realize it. And even if you do, you forget tomorrow. You're a sad bunch because they control you. They control your minds. With MK Ultra, go look it up. They perfected it in the 70s and 80s. Now, a snap of their fingers. You have no clue what you're doing. You go look it up. People are like, what? I thought I was watching TV. I thought I was playing a video game, people say, who've been MK Ultra'd. They don't know it's real. It just happens. Wake up, everyone.